Hello, hello, and welcome to this afternoon taste challenge. We have two American adjunct lagers, both relatively, nothing's inexpensive these days, but both relatively inexpensive. Miller High Life, introduced in 1855, but back then it was called Frederick Miller Lager. But then in 1903, they rebranded Miller Lager as Miller High Life. It is 4.6% alcohol, 7 bitterness units, basically no bitterness. It's certified kosher, and it's brewed in America by Miller Brewing Company, in other words, Molson Coors. The competitor is Pabst Blue Ribbon, but originally it was called Jacob's Best Lager, but it got rebranded as Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. With its art label series with the cartoonist who won the 2021 award. And the artist is Ashley Dreyfus. So they're taking submissions right now for the 2022. I think that contest is still on. But if you want to get your art considered, you better send it in quickly. Let's see, P for Pabst. B Aviation, good afternoon, evening, Ron. Good afternoon and evening to you, B Aviation. Cheers, Louisiana Beer Review, says Tommy. Ronnie, yes. Hey, Ron. B Aviation, good old PBR. Ronnie, yes. This should be a good challenge. Yeah, maybe impossible. This will be a tough one, says Claude. I love both these beers. Both are easy to drink and a good value. I agree with that. Now, the head on the P for Pabst. Head on the Pabst is a little more off-white. It's got like a little tan to it, oddly. Golden appearance. They both use corn syrup as the adjunct, not high fructose corn syrup. Wonder W3DD 33D. Miller High Life has too much sweetness or sugar for me. Well, you can see Miller High Life is lighter. It's a lighter beer, and the head is whiter. Okay. Gotta keep track of that. You are going to the baseball game tonight. Man, it's really cold out there, and it's not really cold. It's chilly, but with that wind whipping, I don't think I'm gonna go. It's just too cold to sit out there. I was walking and I felt cold, and to sit out there for 3 hours to just have to. I'm hoping that the team will say, well, let's play 2 Saturday afternoon. You know, they could start at 11, have a doubleheader, play at 11, and go and play maybe about 3 o'clock. Then it wouldn't be so bad. But I doubt they're going to do that. They'll just be out there freezing with hardly any fans. They already sold the tickets, probably. Good afternoon, Ron. Cheers. Clink in the Mug says BC's Beer Reviews. Oh, BC's Beer Reviews. Regardless of if it's a bottle or a can, he's going to be reviewing a beer soon. 80 degrees here. I'm glad to hear that. It was 81 here yesterday. Tommy, Louisiana Beer Reviews. Did you ever pick up a wine taste in PBR? Yes. I talked about that in the last 2 taste challenges, a little Chardonnay flavor. 26. Oh, you can keep that. B Aviation, same temperature. Yay. No, I say nay. Mix it up a little bit more just to be on the safe side. Wait, cold in Colorado is -5. What is cold in Louisiana? 56 degrees right now, and it's going to drop into the 40s tonight. But with that wind whipping through the stadium, I don't like it. I'm sorry. Baseball's not made for that. King of the Dot, saved from more bad news. I'm drinking Anheuser Ice. Low flavor. Anheuser Ice, huh? Sure. Brad Theo, I'm drinking a High Life right now. What a coincidence. That's rough, BC. I know, right? He says. Okay. Aroma, I don't pick up anything. Slight little beer aroma, maybe. I don't know. There's not much aromatics happening with these, so let's go with the taste. Ronnie is a diligent moderator. He'll keep track of the good, the bad, and the ugly. He'll get rid of the ugly comments. All right. Not too sweet, kind of dry, crisp. Got a little strange Chardonnay wine flavor. Uh-oh, must be Pabst. Blue Ribbon beer. It's got that little steamed vegetable taste. Steamed vegetables. I always said that since 1996. I thought Pabst had a strange flavor, and I thought Miller High Life had a strange cooked vegetable flavor. Some people might say you're wrong. It was 1903 when Miller High Life came out. It says it right on the can, since 1903, established 1903. Yeah, but if you read the website carefully, the history and all of that part, that's when they adopted the name Miller High Life for the beer. But it was around since 1855, same beer. It was just called Fred Miller Lager, okay? So it's sort of confusing because it's the name that was established, not the product. Same thing with Pabst Blue Ribbon. The beer is older than the name. The name came later, after 1893. And I don't think it was immediately after 1893, but it wasn't long after. There's a little sweetness here, but these are not really too sweet. Get the sweet corn. The lacing here is pretty heavy. It must be Miller. Plus, I already said. So I'm going to say on the score, I'd get like a B+. Very good beer, like 88 out of 100, I guess. Enjoyable. I got this tall can for $1.59. Not the greatest deal, but these days, there is no greatest deal. Water, barley malt, corn syrup, maltose. They want the corn syrup so they can let the yeast eat the sugar and turn it into alcohol. Yeast and hop extract. Whereas Miller Genuine Draft doesn't use hop extract, they use hops. Pabst, that little strange wine flavor. I'll go 2 points higher. Let's say 90 out of 100, A-. Right now, the better value on the 12 packs is the Pabst, because I can get 12 packs of Pabst cans or bottles at Albertsons for $9.99. Now it could change overnight, but right now, $9.99. Miller High Life, it's going to be at least $1 more. So Pabst is winning. That changes month to month. They're comparable on their price point. They're both widely available, so, and their ABV is very close, 4.6 versus 4.8. Now, Pabst, remember, has a strong version called Pabst Extra, coming in an extra strong lager, high gravity lager coming in at 6.5. There is no Miller High Life Extra yet. Probably never. All right. P for Pabst. Got it. I've been getting it right. When I read that 1980 article about it, and they discussed that strange little wine flavor, what are you doing? Please don't go tearing stuff up. I had to go check on something to keep living thing from tearing up non-living things. Now, so I got it right. It had a better flavor, barely better, but better. And it's a cheaper price at this time, very little difference in price. And I was able to tell them apart. So win, win, win. Now, last bit of comments, then we're going to close out. and join us for Fandango Friday in 1 hour and 35 minutes. I'll be in Louisiana in about 10 days. I hope it's warmer than 26. Oh, it'll be a lot warmer than 26. Probably be 76 to 80. Unless you catch us on a cold front day. But those cold fronts, once February arrives, they usually tend to be weaker. Each subsequent cold front tends to be weaker than the previous one until the last one in May. And that would just be very little coolness. And then it's on with the heat for 5 months. Yeah, don't go to Bourbon Street. Don't listen to BC. Don't go to Bourbon Street. All right. Unless you go to a couple of the seafood restaurants, I guess. Can't go wrong with either beer. Cheers, Jay. You're right, Bart. King of the Dots. Gary says, when did beer be one only relevant topic on a Friday evening? Drinking or critiquing? Must be a German tradition. Yep. I'd prefer a Pabst Blue Ribbon over High Life any day. I would too, but barely more. This is a marquee primetime matchup. Well, it's not primetime, but happy hour matchup. King of the Dots. The price of aluminum has tripled. Filming with the... Okay, what? Where in the New Orleans area has the best or widest beer selection? You probably know the better than anyone. If you want to pay a lot of money but get the best craft beer selection, go to Stein's Deli on Magazine Street, right west of Jackson Avenue. Rapier had it listed as the best beer store in America. But you better bring some money, but it's going to be awesome. If you go to Rouse's downtown on Barone Street, they're going to have a pretty wide selection, honestly, Rouse's. If you want to find some oddball products like weird flavored beers and pre-mixed canned cocktails, go to, what's it called? Unity Market on Royal Street, right north of Canal Street. Or Unity Grocery. Yeah, they have some really unusual products sometimes. Yeah, so those would be good. Rouse's. 504 Craft Beer Reserve on Tulane Avenue, right close to Broad Street. Has an awesome craft beer selection. Elio's Wine Warehouse, right off of Claiborne Avenue, across the highway from Tulane University, is pretty incredible. But you're going to need a few $100s if you're really going to do some serious purchasing. You know what I mean? Do they have 40-ounce bottles of Pabst down there? No, I don't think so. Some stores do have 40-ounce bottles of Miller High Life, though. And Mickey's, the glass bottles of Mickey's. And King Cobra. I saw a whole fresh, must have been 24 bottles, fresh 40-ounce brown bottles of King Cobra this week at Albertsons. Yes. Maxwell. Hello, Ron. Hello to you. Coors Light in the 40-ounce bottles, pretty common. Yes. Some places sell Colt 45 40s, but it's kind of rare around here. And the 40-ounce of Hurricane, but that's usually in Baton Rouge Hurricane. And Colt Schlitz malt liquor will be in Baton Rouge in 40-ounce bottles, if you find it. That's it, folks. I'm going to read the comments and we're closing out. Get this, a map of the United States giving each area a new name by trait. Louisiana is drunks, okay? But Louisiana is a drinking state with a football problem, okay? I think the Pabst Blue Ribbon Strong is 5.9% here as well. It's pretty good. Oh, yeah, in Canada, they got Pabst Blue Ribbon Strong. I'd like to try that. We got Pabst Blue Ribbon Extra, if you can find it, 6.5. Peter Morgan. I love both of these beers. Right now, I can buy High Life for $7.59 a 12-pack. Wow. Incredible. And Pabst is $10.99 for the 12-pack, so I usually get the Pabst, the High Life. Have you driven down Interstate 65 in Tennessee and Alabama? Seems like a pretty scenic route. It's kind of a pretty bland, you just see grass and trees, but it's fine. I saw a terrible wreck there one time. A bunch of children got killed in a van wreck. That was bad. I mean, I had a sheet over the van, so to keep people from seeing it. It was terrible. That was 20 years ago. What's wrong with Bourbon Street? It would take another video to talk about it. Just bought a 30-pack of natural ice, 30-pack for my standby beer. Yeah, I'm going to go buy some of that soon, Hector Lopez. B Aviation, I'll just do some casual beer shopping there. Maybe $50 to $100 budget total. We have a small car and 16-hour drive back. Haha. Yeah, well, that's understandable. You should be able to find some cool stuff, though, like the Abita variety pack. You can get a Abita beer in the variety pack. And you can get Port Orleans variety packs. So you could really just get a few variety packs of Louisiana beers, and that would probably solve the problem right there, really. I love the 40-ounce Miller, but it's so hard to find, only in gas stations, says Claude. Yeah, same thing here. Michael Ojeda, hey, Ron, how are you doing? I'm fine. I've been drinking a lot of Lowenbräu lately at 5.2. Yeah, we don't get that anymore. So I usually go with High Life, but you can't go wrong with either one. Cheers, Jay. Cheers to you, Peter. Lurk. I find it crazy that the media is painting. Oh, yeah, it's been going on since 2014. But longer than that, the immediate thing is 2014 to present, but it really goes back way back. And it's not like, yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't want to get into that right now on this. Best quote of the year, says King of the Dots. A football state. No, well, it's a drinking state with a football problem, okay? Louisiana is a drinking state with a football problem. John Miles, Ron, when is the next government question asking? I can't schedule those, John. So the answer is I don't know. I just do those when time permits. So I can never say, okay, on this date, I'm going to do it. I mean, I could, but it would be a problem and it would be an irritation. So if you missed the live, just watch the replay. I'm sorry, I can't do any better than that. Thanks for answering my irrelevant questions all the time, says B Aviation. You're welcome. Michael Ojeda, I'm going to go buy some beer here in a minute from the corner store. Any suggestions? I say do what I do. Just try everything, everything within reason. That's what I've done. Drinking a Samuel Smith's organic lager. Very nice, says Joe Biden Stenchers. It is really nice. I love that beer. Oh, yeah. I don't want to get into all the politics right now. Okay, something German is good. Okay, so anyway, Pabst Blue Ribbon wins, but it was close. And I expected it to be close. One of the giveaways was this thick lacing. Miller beers always have this thick lacing around the glass, and it's probably best to keep your eyes closed till you make the determination or make your declaration, because you could be accused of cheating, using oblique cheating methods. I wouldn't do it, but I guess some people might. Pretty nice looking can. Got the Miller old bar sign on the can, the old light up bar sign type configuration there. And Pabst Blue Ribbon, of course, who doesn't know that classic design? Well, everybody knows it. Okay, so thanks for watching. Good Taste Challenge. No surprises, really. No losers here. No, you're right. No losers, really. Not in any real sense, but Pabst did win by a little bit and Miller lost by a little bit, but it's not a real loser, actually. All right, so thanks for watching. Now, what's coming up next in a few days? I could do Pabst Blue Ribbon versus maybe some Mexican, like Dos Equis. That would be an interesting. They're pretty similar. Or Pabst Blue Ribbon versus Red Stripe as another common adjunct. These are strange adjunct though. Cassava root. But, that'd be interesting. You should have David. Oh, I've learned so much about beer from watching your videos over the years. Always enjoy your content, says David. Miss Eunice. Oh, thank you. Only matters in your election, said only losers here. Okay, B Aviation. You should have David or someone trick you and do a taste challenge with 2 of the exact same beers and see what happens. That would be a dirty trick. Maybe I'd realize it's the same beer. I think you can drink more Pabst Blue Ribbon over High Life overall. Well, possible. PBR versus Tecate, says Miles Manges. Well, that's actually a good idea too. All right, but anyway, thanks everybody. It's on with the evening. I feel like I'd like Pabst better. It's a little better, but it's so close. Like I say, it's so close. Okay, you want to make an appearance, Orangey? What is this down here? Piece of thread. You want to make an appearance? Come on. Oops. No, come on. You got anything to say? No. All right. Go back down. Bye, Orangey. Hey, Ronald. Hey, Dave's TV. Eddie Nicholson. Cheers. Take care, everybody. Y'all take care now. Hello, Orangey, says Wayne Franklin. She can't talk. She can only say like, and little